Laini Taylor's writing just it hits me.
I'm a massive fan of the dictionary.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well. Now, it may look a little bit different because I'm filming with a ring light for the very first time, and I feel like it may take a little bit getting used to, but I'm pretty happy with how it looks from what I can see in the viewfinder, so bear with me. I'm gonna have to try a few different things out, but I mean, I think it looks pretty good.
What the heck's that?
As you can probably tell by the title of this video, I'm doing a birthday book unboxing. Now, by the time you see this, it'll probably be quite a while after my birthday, maybe about 2 weeks, because when I'm filming it, I posted a Christmas book haul like 2 videos ago, so I don't see much point posting a birthday book haul straight away. So I'm gonna wait a little bit of a while to upload it, but I'm filming this on my birthday. I haven't really opened many presents yet, so I'm a bit nervous. I can't lift them all up, but we've got this stack and we've got this stack. Some of these are from my family and some of them are from my friends on here and you guys, so I'm very excited to see what I've got. I'm also a bit, I don't know, I'm a bit scared, and obviously I don't know which packages are from my family and which packages are from you guys. As always, I can always like never believe that people are sending me stuff, so thank you very much if you did send me anything. I'm sure I'll say thank you to people as we go along. But let's just get into it because I think we've got a lot of books to talk about here and I don't want this to take forever. So let's just get going. So we're opening our first one. Ooh! Okay. Okay, so these are from Niki, Niki was one of the first people that like noticed my channel and spoke to me here on BookTube, like right at the beginning of when I was starting out. So I just feel like I owe her a lot, and her videos are incredible. If you haven't watched them yet, you definitely should check them out. She makes such like calming, soothing videos, so thank you so much, Niki. So we've got The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo. I've wanted this for so long. She said this is one of her favourite books ever, so she hopes I love it too. And it's told all in verse. I really want to get into books this year that are told in really unique ways, really unique formats, and this is one that everyone talks about when discussing that kind of thing. So I'm really excited to read this. Oh my god, this is one of those books whenever I go to the bookstore, and it's always in there, like it's in every bookstore, I always consider buying it. Like it's always like almost the one I buy, so thank you so much for that, Niki. And then she also sent me I'll Be Gone in the Dark by Michelle McNamara. So this is non-fiction about one woman's search for a serial killer, and I believe she actually passed away before finishing or before finding everything out, and it's basically all her research, I think, and I've heard great reviews about this. This is one of the non-fiction books I hear most about. You know, I hear my friends talking about and loving, so I believe he's been found and charged now, and I think this book helped bring that about. So yeah, this is another one I've wanted for so long. I think this is one of the earliest books on my Goodreads like want to read shelf, and Niki wants to read this, so maybe we could even buddy read it. But yo,
Hit the music, lady!
we're off to a good start. Okay, so this is from my family, and this is Dig by A.S. King. It's Dig, Tom. It's Dig.
Yeah, it's got a cool cover.
Yeah, do you like the cover? I have read 2 of her books now, but I read them audibly. I've read Please Ignore Vera Dietz, and I've read Reality Boy. I loved Please Ignore Vera Dietz. I gave it 5 stars, but I don't know if it was quite a 5 stars now, looking back on it, because I don't remember much of what happened. But at the time, reading it, I loved it. Reality Boy I didn't love so much, but I've heard from people who love A.S. King's writing that Reality Boy is usually their least favourite one. Dig is her most recent novel, I think. Her most recent adult, like young adult novel, at least. I don't know much about Dig, but I think a lot of people usually say going into it you shouldn't know too much about it. I first heard Kayla from Books and Lala talk about this, and I always want anything she reads and anything she likes and recommends. I think it's a family of potato farmers. But they have like, some of them aren't named. It's a really, I can't tell you much about it because I don't think you're supposed to know much about going in. What should I get? Oh, hang on, I've got to show this. So I opened this one already, only because me and Rachel were running our PJ Day-a-thon at the day this arrived, and she knew it was hers, and she wanted me to open it, so I did. But I got Heartstopper Volume 2 from Rachel, and I loved Heartstopper Volume 1. If you've watched my reading my first graphic novels video, then you will know it hit me hard, and I could not wait to get number 2, so I'm so happy I got it. And there's just something about the way Alice Oseman draws their facial expressions in this that is just top tier. Like, it's so good. And I recently read Solitaire by her, which I didn't love, but Charlie, this character here, his sister is the lead character in Solitaire. So the parts of Solitaire I enjoyed the most were the parts with Nick and Charlie. And yeah, I'm really gonna have to prevent myself from reading this too soon, but I think I'm gonna read it at some point in February and then read Volume 3, which comes out in February, probably sometime in March. So, ta-da! Ooh! Okay, so next we've got Feminists Don't Wear Pink and Other Lies by Charlotte Curtis, and this is from Shannon from 155 Books, which you should definitely go check out her channel if you haven't already. And this again is non-fiction. I believe it's a lot of kind of short essays, or quotes, or I mean, there's a lot of different forms I think this comes in. Short stories. This comes in lots of different formats that are unique to each person writing it, but it's essentially about lots of women writing about what feminism means to them. And I wanted to read this for ages, and she said it was one of her favorite books of 2019, so I can't wait to get into it. This is a book that okay, so a lot of you aren't from England, but there's a shop called Sainsbury's. There's a food shop called Sainsbury's, and whenever I went into my local Sainsbury's, they had a copy of this on sale. And like Sainsbury's, if there's a book in there, they usually sell it quite cheap. Like, it's less expensive than Waterstones or something. But it was like battered and it was like dirty, and every time I would go back, it was the same copy, battered and dirty, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I was like, I've just got to wait until I find a nice copy. So thank you so much, Shannon. Again, a lot of these books seem to be ones that I've always almost bought, but yeah, I can't wait to get to this one. I think this would be something good to read, like, if you're doing a weekly readathon or something, to kind of break other stuff up. Oh my god, wait. Okay.
Like, it looks like it's upside down.
It looks so... Yeah, it's strange. Okay, so my dad told me that he was going to send me a few graphic novels that he didn't know if would be up my street, but he wanted to get anyway. And I'm assuming this is one. I think it's called Rusty Brown. But it's massive. Like, it's so heavy. And that's what the pages look like. Yeah, you can see that. I have nothing to tell you about it because I don't know anything about it. I'm hoping this is from my dad. I mean, I don't think it'll be from anyone else, otherwise there would be a note in there. But, yo, it looks interesting. This kind of like, I guess almost comic book strip style isn't really something I've read before, so I'm excited to read it. But oh my god, it's massive. There isn't even any page numbers, so I can't even tell you how many pages it is, but it's so heavy. I was so confused when I opened this, because when my dad said, oh, I'm gonna send you some graphic novels, this isn't what I thought, but ta-da! Ooh! Oh my god, okay, so this is from Mara, who I adore. She's so supportive, and she's just started a channel as well. So you should definitely go check that out. I'll link that down in the description if you're looking for any booktube newbies. And she has sent me, I'm trying to get it out, it's in like protective plastic packaging, because it's a special edition. And yeah, she has sent me The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Now this like cloth bound edition, I adore them. Like, I always look at them in the store and I just go, I want to collect them so bad. And this is the one I wanted to start with because I believe it's kind of a collection of some shorter Sherlock Holmes stories. So I feel like because it's all classics in this cloth bound section, some of them are a bit intimidating, whereas this one I feel like because it's short stories, it's a bit more manageable, and Sherlock Holmes is a character I have a lot of knowledge of from, like, what's the word I'm looking for? pop culture. Like I have a lot of pop culture reference of Sherlock Holmes, so I feel like yeah, it'll be more easily digestible for me. But I've always wanted to read Sherlock Holmes books, and so I feel like this would be a good place to start. So thank you so much, Mara. Aren't you obsessed? I wish every book was cloth bound. Got any scissors? Oh, scissors on the desk. Can you pass me them? Sorry, I can't tear it.
Well, she tried. At least, you know, she...
Oh my god. Okay, thanks. Okay, we're opening one of these up now. Neil Gaiman, The Graveyard Book, Volume 1. Yo, okay, so again, I don't know much about this. Again, it's kind of comic book strip style. But I really like the artwork. In this, everything is like one tone on each page, but not necessarily like, it's not always blue, you know? And again, this is just one that my dad has randomly sent to me. Hang on, should we open the last one? Because I reckon this is him as well. Okay, yeah, we've got The Graveyard Book Volume 2. So I don't know anything about this again. All the other books, I promise, are from my wish list. I can say something about them. I know Neil Gaiman is a really popular author. I've never read any Neil Gaiman. So, yeah, I'm intrigued to see what these are like. And I always like a good old spooky book. I feel like maybe saving these until Halloween, which I know to normal people sounds so far away. But in terms of planning out your reading, like, it ain't that far away. It's not that far away. Like, how many books are you really going to get to before October? You know? So maybe I should save these until October, and I'll probably be doing like a readathon October, and so something like these would be really good to get through during that time. And I love the covers. Like, I love all these ghosts. It reminds me of the Haunted Mansion ride from Disney World. Which is a great ride. Top tier ride. So thanks, Dad, for your... What's the word? Like, what's the word for when he's gone off script? Off script book choices. Off script book choices. Okay, so these are from my grandparents. And we have got Siege and Storm and Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo. If you know me, you know that I really want to get through this series because I really want to get to Six of Crows and Cricket Kingdom. And I'm one of those people that feels like I have to read Six of Crows and these before I can read.
Who that girl thinks she is? Disgusting, stupid little rat.
I enjoyed Shadow and Bone. I gave it, I think, like a 3.5 stars. And if I knew nothing about the series, I'd say I really feel like books 2 and 3 can improve on it. But I don't think a lot of people feel like it does. But I love Leigh Bardugo's writing. All I wanted from Shadow and Bone was more world building. I didn't feel like I had a concrete understanding of the world, of the fantasy, of the, I guess, magic system. I didn't understand it at all. Hopefully, if she can kind of get to that in these, I'll really enjoy them more. And I think some people say like nothing happens in these books, but I don't care. That doesn't put me off a book. I really don't mind books where not a lot happens. I think if the writing is something I enjoy, and I like books where maybe there's a lot of the backside of politics going on, not necessarily action. And I don't know if that's what happens in these, but I have a feeling it will be. You can tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, you probably all read these. But yeah, I'm super excited to get to these. And then they also sent me Obsidian, which is the Illuminaire Files number 3 by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. So yeah, this is the third in the series. This series is a multimedia series. And in the first book, our lead character's planet is kind of taken over and attacked, and they have to flee on these spaceships, and it's two people communicating on different ships through the backlogs, through secret chats, and it is told through surveillance cameras, reports, stuff like that. That's what our whole story is told to. I haven't got number 2 yet, so I'm hoping in one of these other boxes number 2's in there. But yeah, I'm so excited to finish this series. Illuminaire was the first book I read this year, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, so yeah, I'm so happy to get this. Okay, so we've got Gemina, number 2 now, to that series, but it doesn't have a note. And if my family said it, they've all got notes in them. So I think this is missing the note. So I'm going to ask on Twitter, who got this to me, and hopefully I'll know by the time this video is up, so I'll put a thanks into whoever it is. But I mean, I said this already, but this series I'm so excited to get to, and reading it made me so excited to get to Nevernight by Kristoff as well. That is definitely a series I want to get to and finish this year as well. So I think this is going to be a book I'm going to be diving into pretty soon, because I can't wait to give this one a read. Oh my god, okay, so this is from Gabby. She has a YouTube channel as well, I'll link it down below, and she got me Strange Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I hear so much about Laini Taylor's writing, particularly from Rachel. She loves it, and I just feel like she's my type of author. Everything everyone says about Laini Taylor's writing just it hits me.
I'm a massive fan of the dictionary. You know, we should be like promoting the dictionary anyway, because like it is such an amazing like historical British thing, isn't it?
I just want to read it so bad. So I don't know much about this book, because I think usually when people talk about Laini Taylor, it's more about her style of writing than the plot. But I've heard a lot about Laszlo Strange, who is the lead character of this. Oh my god, she has some wonderful pink hair on the back of this cover. I'm obsessed. Anyway, thank you so much, Gabby, for sending this to me. Wow. Yeah, I'm so excited. All of these books, I'm like, I just want to read this right this second. Okay. So my mum, this is from my family, my parents, and my mum was writing on all the cards, I want to read this one too. She's just bought me all the books she wants to read, but at least she's owned up to it. She's read more of like the books I get than me. I'm like backlogged on my books and she flies through them. So what should we start with? Okay, so first we got The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stevewater. Okay, I haven't read The Raven Boys yet, so maybe this is a bit of a kick up the bum to read that. This series, I feel like it's almost Marmite for some people though. Like I feel like some people hate it, but a lot of people love it. But I don't know if they love it because of the point in their life in which they read the book. Do you know what I mean? Kayla, again, from Books and Lala is the sole reason I want to read this series. Again, I don't know much about it. I know it's kind of like a group of friends and a girl called Blue, who I believe is told that the first boy she falls in love with, if she kisses them, they'll die. And I think it's kind of, this is definitely telling me I should read The Raven Boys. Then we have got The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. This is probably one of the highest rated books on Goodreads ever and probably one of the most read books ever. This is like a cult favorite. Everyone seems to love this book, apart from people who don't love this book. Yeah, I don't know much about it other than it's a story of two sisters in World War II and that everyone says you should read it. And I enjoy some World War II novels. All the Light We Cannot See last year was one of my favourite books. And so I feel like this will be something that's up my street. I like to have a good cry in books, if you didn't know that already. I just feel like this is something I will like and I've wanted to read it forever. So, The Nightingale. Next, I didn't realise this would be so small, but this is White Fragility, Why It Is So Hard to Talk to White People About Racism by Robin DiAngelo. So I think this is essentially a look at why white people struggle to talk about racism and why some white people deny it. I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't know for sure, but it's tiny. I had no idea this was this small. And the pages are like super thin. It's like, look at that flop, ladies and gentlemen. UK books are like never that floppy. Our books don't really flop like American books. But yo, the flop is strong. So again, yeah, I don't know much about this one. Again, it's non-fiction. I think I've got a pretty good selection of non-fiction for this birthday, which is good because I want to keep reading it. So I'm trying to read one non-fiction book a month still, and this I feel like is going to be one I pick up fairly early because it's thin, so I won't be scared of it or if I need to fit a book in quickly. Next, we have got Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I don't know loads about this either, but I read every John Green book when I was younger. Back when I read when I was like 13, 14, I had the big box set of all his books and I read them all and I really enjoyed a lot of his writing. I didn't like Looking for Alaska or what's the other one? The one that's just like Looking for Alaska. I've heard brilliant things about his newest book. I've heard a lot of people say that it kind of is his writing then, but like loads better. And so I'm so excited to have this. Again, it's kind of like a YA easy read, so I feel like this could be one I get to fairly quickly because I'm not as intimidated by it. So yeah. And then the last book we've got is No Exit by Taylor Adams. I can't believe I got this. This is really expensive in the UK, this book, so I'm so excited to be gifted it so I don't have to buy it myself. But this is a thriller I again picked up on Kayla's recommendation. I essentially think it's about a group of kind of travellers who have to pull into a service station, in different groups, you know, because there's a snowstorm, and our protagonist steps outside at one point and finds that someone who she's trapped in this building with has got a girl locked up in their car, and so it's a thriller of her trying to figure out who that is, trying to stop anything bad happening to the girl, trying to solve the situation. I love thrillers. I really got into them last year, like The Turn of the Key, Lock Every Door. I only read Kayla's recommendations for thrillers.
You know me when it comes to loyalty. I'm very, very loyal. Very loyal. My loyalty's like with Laura. My loyalty's like with you.
I'm slowly making my way through one she enjoyed. This has been one I've wanted to get to for ages, and every time I've seen how expensive it is in the UK, I've gone, maybe next month. We got 19 books for my birthday. So, hello. I'm just popping in. I won't be long. Sorry, I know the video's probably been already on for ages, and you're like, Megan, you sound ill. I'm ill. You've probably heard about me being ill in like 50 videos already, the past 50 videos I've posted, so ignore it. Since I posted the video, I have actually received a few other books for my birthday, and so I just wanted to pop in with them really quickly because I just feel like I'm doing the people who've given me the disservice if I don't. The evening after I filmed the video, I went out for pizza with my boyfriend Tom and my friend Elisa, and I didn't expect her to get me anything, but she actually got me Alice Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll in this wonderful penguin cloth-bound edition. I had been speaking to her a few years before actually about how I wanted to collect these, and obviously now I have this one and I have Sherlock Holmes. So I'm just shocked, like I'm so thankful. Elisa, if you're here, she probably won't watch this, but Elisa, if you're here, I love you. And yeah, I can't wait to read this. Like I said before, I want to read more classics, and I'm excited to get to this. I love, don't you love the cover? The flamingos? They're working it. They know they're fly. And then, was it yesterday? Since I've been ill, the days are blurred. Yesterday, the day before, I was just chilling out, didn't expect anything. I get a knock at the door, I get a parcel, and it's Heartstopper Volume 3! Sorry, that probably killed you, but Heartstopper Volume 3 by Alice Oseman, and this is from Rachel Marie, if you recall. She got me Heartstopper Volume 2, and this came out 2 days ago. So, this is a chunky boy. This is like 900 pages, when I think number 1 is like 300. I'm not sure how long number 2 is, but oh my god, I cannot wait to read more of Nick and Charlie. They are just my favourites. I love them. I love them more than anything. So, yeah, thank you so much, Rachel, again. It's like the kindest thing in the world. I just can't wait. And then, today, again, minding my own business, feeling ill, and I get a parcel from Charlotte. She has a YouTube channel, I'll link it down below again, like I will have done with everyone, and she got me A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Now, I'm so happy to get this because it means I can finally do a video, which I've been wanting to do for a while. So look out for that. It will be in a reading vlog. If you know me, you know if I'm getting a book, it's for a reading vlog. And so yeah, I'm super excited to do that video soon. Post down below what you guess what it is. I don't know if you'll all get it. But yeah, again, this is like, she said it's a booktube classic. It is. So I'm very thankful, very, very thankful to receive this. So back to the other Megan now. Bye! Thank you so much again if you sent me a book. I cannot thank you enough. And thank you so much to everyone who's been wishing me happy birthday over on Twitter. It means so much how lovely you are, and I just can't believe that I've only been on booktube a few months. I always feel like I'm new, even though I feel like it's almost 5 months now. I'm not super new, but I still feel very new in myself, and the amount of support, the amount of friends, the amount of you guys supporting me in such a short amount of time is just crazy. So thank you if you tweeted me or sent me something or just are here watching this video. Thank you so much. And I've got to go figure out how I'm going to fit all these on my cart here at uni. So I will see you very, very soon in another video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and also hit the bell to be notified of all the videos that I post when they come out so you're not late. And yeah, I will see you very, very soon. Bye.